this ex was just a hater of the opposite sex. They just had so much trauma with the opposite sex that they could not recognize real love. They did, but then they were scared of it because it meant that they actually had to give back. And so they sabotaged. Like, they dogged the crap out of you because of their trauma. They blew up this relationship to the point where they knew you would not return. Like, they blew it up for you. Like, they know there's no possible way that you could return. And they did it on purpose. And it's so sad, just because they had trauma with the opposite sex. And now they are with a karmic, trying to get out of the same old cycle that they were in prior to you. They're back into the not caring, into the cheating, into the, like, both of them treating each other awful, and you are stuck on their mind because you didn't, not ever, not in any situation did you treat them awful. At the end when you had enough, you did clarify everything you saw. You laid it on the table. You told them about themselves, and you told them about the people in their life, and you told them how toxic it was. You did reflect their entire life back at them. Yeah, they're in a cycle of no control, bad luck. They're stuck in that negative, toxic cycle. You, on the other hand, you got the heck away. Good for you. You got the heck away. Don't look back. Don't look back at this situation. They're not healed. You think just because they're thinking about how good you were to them that they're healing, but they're not. They're just having a pity party. Yeah, and they're greedy. They have a lack mindset. They are stubborn. They indulge. They indulge in all the things, everything that you can think of. They're indulging in it. Because they live in a poor me. Oh, poor me. You know, nobody loves me. They did have someone who truly loved them, and they sabotaged it for fear. It's sad. They liked the drama that they were used to. The third party situations. You even tried to forgive them of third party situations, like talking to them and being like one thing after another. Of you literally told them out loud, "You are hurting me. This hurts. Like, it's making me sick. It's making me literally crazy." And they were like, "Oh, whatever." Like, these masculines. Ugh. Yeah. They're doing it because they don't have their own self-worth because of the trauma from their childhood, the trauma from their past relationships. You were sent to them by divine to heal them, and they just no. They're probably like they love to work, they love to make money, but then they spend it ridiculously. They keep dreaming about wealth, but they don't know how to manage their money. And they get involved with people who just take from them, which is karma, which is total karma. You were sent to them to help them heal, to help you heal. You had to heal on your own. They set you so deep into your mind and in your heart, and having to physically heal because of the drain. The drain was even manifested in the 3D in your body. They're dreaming of that union. They're dreaming of that union with you. They know. And they just keep finding people in there. None of it will be real. None of it will be real. These feminines that they find are going to use them and spit them out. It's never going to be what God sent them. It's never going to be what God sent them. And they just stay in these relationships. Yeah, like they're a King of Pentacles in reverse. They're a King of Swords in reverse. They're emotionally stunted, and they have no way of connecting with the truth. They just constantly they lie to themselves about the situation that they're in, and then they end up using whoever they're with. Because they see that the person they're with is using them. They just stay in that cycle where they don't have to put anybody first. They're with a reverse Queen of Pentacles right now. There's always conflict. Their home isn't peaceful. There's jealousy between the two of them because they're both cheaters and liars. They're super codependent on them for money. They use them for money. They use them, you know. They're just using each other all around. It's sad. It's sad. They miss you. They miss what they could have had. All the betrayal, all the drama, crazy. They do think about coming clean to you. They do wonder how they daydream about how they could come to you and fix it. That's what they spend their quiet time is thinking about you. Yeah, so much imbalance in their life. So much imbalance in their life. There's some kind of addiction. It could be sexual. It could be alcohol. It could be gambling. It could be all of them. But the indulgence has gotten to a point of addiction. Whatever their thing is. Yeah, there you are. You are their karma. That you being stuck in their head forever until the day they die, you are their karma. Golly, that's gotta be sad to live in what could have been. Yeah, just more and more and more of the imbalance, more and more and more. And the potential you saw in them, the potential you showed them about themselves, that's also a torture. I just heard. Yeah, and they realized they walked away from the 8 of Cups. They turned away from all of those filled cups, all of the blessings you had to offer. You were the blessing. They just had to give a little bit, and they would have been in the 10 of Cups. Yeah, at the bottom. They would have had to just give a little bit. They didn't even realize the minimum. They gave nothing. The minimum that they gave in the beginning, if they had just chosen to give a little more, it would have multiplied. It would have been the forever dream. Know that you're their karma. You're planted in their minds. They compare everyone to you, and it's sad. It's sad. They could have had it. They could have had it. They could have had it. That's what's sad. I hope you're not waiting around for them because they're icky. They're not healed. I send you big love. I hope you have a blessed day.